Hey everyone, Carly Simons from Lead Geek Marketing here, back for video 2 of my Secret Sauce of Facebook Advertising series. If you remember from video 1, we talked a little bit about why Facebook advertising is such a great opportunity for businesses in 2018. And that might have got you thinking, okay, I've got an opportunity here. How can I capitalize on it? How can I use it to my benefit? That's what I'll tell you about in this video. I'm going to give you 5 keys to creating a killer Facebook advertisement. So the first one is going to be the creative. You're going to want a show-stopping picture. The picture is the creative. And this might be the most important part of the advertisement. Why? Simply because there are about 5,000 images a second shared on Facebook. And while people are scrolling through, the only thing that is going to get them to stop on your ad is a picture that captures their attention. They won't stop unless you demand that they stop, because your picture tells them to. How can you make them stop in their tracks? Color. Facebook has that kind of blue and white interface that contrasting colors really stand out against. Colors that work well together, nothing that's too harsh on the eyes. Second part is text. Facebook doesn't really like text on the creatives, less than 20%, or otherwise it'll kind of throttle your reach and you won't perform very well. Third, they really like smiling people. Facebook's all about the user experience, keeping people happy. So smiling, happy people tend to perform pretty well as well. Next one is relevance. If your picture has nothing to do with your ad, just why? Why? It's not gonna do too well. And it's probably just gonna confuse people, honestly. At the end of the day, you always just have to test and find out. Sometimes a black and white photo performs the best out of anything, and sometimes smiling people don't work, but it's all dependent kind of on your ad and your audience. So number 2 is going to be the call to action button. If you don't have the call to action button on your ad somewhere, you're wasting your money. The whole point of your ad is to get the viewer, your audience, to do the thing that you want them to do. If you don't make it easy for them, they're not going to do it. Nobody's going to click through all your links to find where you are and how they can get a hold of you. But if you've got a button that says learn more, sign up, contact us, book now, they're more likely to click through and at least give you an email address or, opt in to a lead form or something. At the end of the day, if the people aren't doing the thing that you paid for the advertisement to do, it's not worth it. You're not going to get any results, and the easiest way to get people to follow through with the action you want is with the call to action button. Next one we've got is the copy. Copy is going to be the long form of text that you see above the creative. It's the first thing that you'll see text-wise on the ad at the top. The Ultimate Guide to Facebook Advertising. Awesome book here as a reference if anybody is interested, needs something to check out. It's a great book, I recommend it. They've got 14 elements to persuasive ad copy in here. I'll give you my top 3. First one, when you're writing your copy, you need to be authentic. People can suss out somebody who isn't authentic in a heartbeat, and once you lose your authenticity, you lose your credibility as well. Be true to yourself. You're gonna, your business is gonna reap the benefits of that. Second, ask questions. The first line of that copy is the first text people see on your ad. Why not call people out with a question pertaining specifically to them, because you've targeted your audience so specifically that you can say, hey, Eugene, are you looking to, do this, that, or the other? And they'll be like, okay, yeah, I totally am. Let's see what's going on here. Third thing, maybe the most important, is it is not about you, okay? Nobody cares how great you are, and I know you all are so great. You're doing great things out there, but nobody cares if your ad just says, here I am and here's why I'm great. I guarantee you it won't perform well. What's gonna give you some stellar results though is if you focus on them. If you focus on the audience, make it about them, don't make it about you. What can you do? Focus on your audience's pain points. And then in your ad, you'll tell them why you are the only person who can alleviate that pain, whether it be, whatever you're selling, anything like that, you know, you need to say, okay, I know you've got this problem. I can fix it. Let me fix it. Let's see. So we're on to the fourth component now, and that's going to be your headline. So your headline, it's got to do a couple things. It has to work with the creative. It has to work with the call to action button to capture the attention of the viewer. Second thing it needs to do is it needs to make a promise. We kind of talked about already, make it about them, not about you. And unless they know what's in it for them, you lose. Third thing, needs to introduce the copy. The job of your headline is to capture the attention and make them want to read more. So they're going to see this headline, say, okay, you know, I'm interested in that. They see your question up at the top and say, I think this ad was just made for me. That's how you get results. That's how you keep them reading. Last but not least, send your ads to mobile devices. Last week I gave you some homework to check over, or to stop and kind of just take a look around and see how many people were on Facebook around you. And I bet most of them were on their phones. I think it's about 1.15 billion with a B people are getting on Facebook on their mobile devices a day. And about 56.5% of people only get on Facebook on their mobile devices. So you've got a large audience there that you can capture and send ads to. So don't think you can only send your ads, you know, to the desktop and they'll perform well. A lot of your audience is going to just be on their phones. So just a quick recap, you're going to want a show-stopping creative. That picture has got to capture the attention. A call to action button, tell the people what you want them to do. Third, make your copy count. You know, be authentic, ask the questions, and don't make it about you. 4, your headline. It's got to work with your call to action button. It's got to make the reader want to keep going. And 5, send your ads to mobile devices. Like we talked about, you want to be like Ariel the Little Mermaid, where the people are. The people are on Facebook and they're on their phones. Hope this helped. If you've got any questions on any of these tips at all, please get in touch with me. I'd love to answer your questions. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time.